Okay, to start this video, folks, here we go. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to read the lyrics to her song, okay? The name of the song is called Doom or Destiny, okay? Now, this is super important that you go back and you watch this video on your own. I mean, her video. You go watch the Blondie video on your own. And after we break this thing down, go watch it yourself and watch the timing of the words with the delivery of the images that are on your screen, okay? That is the way it's really going to blow your mind. But we're going to break it down. I'm going to do it in sections. Doom or Destiny, Blondie. Okay, let's look at the first set of lyrics. Clear as a bell and an echoing shell. Okay, y'all remember the host body is called what? The kelipot, which is a shell, peel, or husk. Okay, so we are in a shell. Okay, clear as a bell and an echoing shell. Clear as a pane of glass. I realize I can't revise. As clear as a big blue sky. And through it all, you're trying to stall. It's clear as a crystal ball. All the facets are bold in platinum and gold, clear as a flawless diamond. I'm hitting the wall. I know I'm going to fall for you. Is it my fate or fatal attraction? Could it be fait accompli? Okay, you know what? Let me show you what that means so y'all know. Fait accompli means a thing accomplished in French. Let's see. Okay, it's an accomplished fact. See, fait accompli, what it means is something that has been accomplished and that cannot be reversed. It's an accomplished fact. Fait accompli, it means it's a completed deal. It's a done deal. That's a good way of saying it. Accomplished fact. Fait accompli. Okay, so again, clear as a bell and an echoing shell, clear as a pane of glass. I realize I can't revise, as clear as a big blue sky. And through it all, you're trying to stall. It's clear as a crystal ball. As the facets are bold in platinum and gold, clear as a flawless diamond. I'm hitting the wall. I know I'm going to fall for you. Is it my fate or fatal attraction? Could it be fait accompli? Okay, so could it be an accomplished fact, an accomplished end, something that's been accomplished? Is it doom or destiny? Oh, is it doom or destiny? Okay, so now let's do a quick um let I'm sorry. Let's do a quick revisit to the folder of the Vatican. Let's just get to it. Okay, image of the Virgin is really, here's a rudimentary image. If I put it over this image that's below it, it's a bug. Okay, so here's a bug that's posing as the Virgin. Okay, here's the largest altar in the world. It's an image of a dead sheep. When you turn the Virgin upside down, when you turn this Virgin upside down, it becomes a dead sheep. Okay, here's the largest altar in the world. These pillars right here, by the way, if you go look at those pillars yourself, these pillars, they represent DNA, and there's bees all over these things. There's bees. Go look at them up close. You'll see that there's gold, leaves, and bees. And when you look at this whole big altar thing, though, it is the face of a big bug. And I used this bug from a movie called A Bug's Life, just to slide on top so your perception can put it together. There's an eye, open mouth. Okay, and way back there in the background, way back there is the altar of St. Peter, way back there down the throat of this bug. Okay, there's another bug. When you walk into St. Peter's, when you walk into the Vatican, I'm sorry, let me slow down a little bit. I'm like really pumped up. I really want to get this thing done. So when you walk into the Vatican, this is what you see. You see the head of a big bug, and I've colored it in to make it super easy to see. Here's what you see where it's not colored in. And I've taken the male genitalia, which is made from the chair that you would sit in. That's what makes the male genitalia. And I've taken them and I've colored them in over here. So you can see that's a penis going inside the mandibles of a bug. Okay. Now, as insane as that is, it's absolutely a fact. I will do this. I will slide the bug on top. You can see it. Let me move that cursor a little bit so it's not in your way. There you go. So there's an image of a bee. Okay, and there, I'm going to take it and put it right on top of it. There you go. Okay, now I've told you guys and I've shown you guys that when you take an image of a guy in a slave collar that's at the Vatican and you turn it upside down, that image becomes a guy that turns into a locust. And I've shown you all those images. I'm just sliding through seeing what we got here. Okay, so let's get to the gnarly stuff. Let's just get to it. Okay, so the female host body was used for a race of beings that's below ground to use as bait to capture God's angels. It was a bait trap. That's what it was. That was the forbidden fruit. Can't do it, can't have it, or you will surely die. And the host body system and sex is forbidden fruit. Now watch. Here we go. Okay, here we go, right here. So here's the altar of St. Peter's. It's a dead sheep. You turn it upside down and it becomes the female reproductive system right there. It's identical. I'm going to just stretch this so you can see the drawing on it. There it is. Ovary, fallopian tube, uterus, cervix, clitoris, opening to the vagina. I will reduce it in size because it's been sized. There is the exact same thing right on top of it. No argument at all. Impossible to argue with. So let's take this sheep and slide it down right on top of the female reproductive system. Let me see if I can just grab this without grabbing the square. There we go. And it makes an X, like X marks a spot. That's going to be interesting in just a minute because it's going to come into play. Okay, so female reproductive system, male penis made from the chair, the actual throne itself, the seed being injected into the female reproductive system, and when you look up close, rolling down the sides of the penis is a bunch of semen. There it is. And that to them is like honey. It is like honey to their hive, because when you look on top, when you look above this altar, when you look above the altar on the ceiling above this, and there it is, there's the penis ejaculating the seed, and here's all the semen running down like honey. So male semen is like honey to the hive. That's the below ground race feeding off the souls of humanity. Okay, here we go. Let me see. All right, there you go. I want to enlarge the honeycomb so you can see it. So there's the honeycomb that's right above the altar. You can see the entire ceiling is a giant honeycomb right above an altar, whereas a penis is ejaculating into a female reproductive system right above that altar. Right above that altar, right there, is a honeycomb. Okay, and I told you, I'll say it one more time, because the male semen to that race of beings that's in the pit is like honey to their hive. It's as twisted as it gets, but ever hear the truth is stranger than fiction. And here's a woman that's a perfect representation of one of their hunters. Okay, there it is. She's got her hand over her face, covering her identity, and her true identity is put on the back of her hand, and what she really is made manifest by the art that's on her. And there's a bee on her forehead, and there's a honeycomb, and you can see like honey dripping down her, and it's a demon smiling. And that's what's really behind the scene. Okay, now that we've gone over that, just we've revisited that, let's watch the Blondie video and let's watch it in stages. Okay, we're going to start at the beginning here. And I'm going to let it play and then I'm going to stop it and we're going to break it down.
Clear as a bell and an echoing shell, clear as a pane of glass. I realize I can't revise. It's clear as a big blue sky. Through and through it all, you're trying to stall. It's clear as a crystal ball, as the facets unfold in platinum and gold. Clear as a flawless diamond. I'm hitting the wall. I know I'm gonna fall for you. Is it my fate or fatal attraction? Could it be a fait accompli? Oh.
Okay, we're going to stop it right there. Okay, we're going to stop it right there. So we just did this set of lyrics, clear as a bell and an echoing shell, clear as a pane of glass. And because this race of beings, they know the bell is going off. Just like I showed you Oprah Winfrey, you know, they're doing the time's up. Time's up. It's the dawn of a new age. See, they don't even know that they are being used as host bodies for what's going on here. It's just one of the most amazing things I've ever seen. You know, there's all these people at the Golden Globe Awards, you know, honoring themselves for being actors. I mean, the Bible says that in Genesis 1:26 that man, Adam, is a hypocrite. Man is a hypocrite. A hypocrite is an actor, a pretender. Okay, so here we go. Let's break this down. I'm going to do this. I'm going to go back to the beginning, and I'm going to do it in slow-mo. And we're going to do this whole part in slow-mo. Okay, so I'm going to change the speed. Okay, here we go. So let's just watch. So it's okay, there's the Earth. By the way, the Earth is going to crack and there's going to be a swarm coming out of the Earth. There it comes. So here's a hole right here. And here comes a swarm out of the Earth. And this is where the song starts. Okay, and it's like a swarm. That's because I told you the locusts are coming upon the Earth. I told you that. I said the Earth is going to birth, and when it does birth, just like Revelation 9 says, and you know, an angel opened the pit, and out of the pit came smoke, and out of the smoke came locusts upon the Earth. Okay, so this letter O keeps changing images, and I'm just going to let you watch it, and we're going to go through the images in just a sec. Okay, so there's a clock that looks really pissed off. Okay, see it? Clear as a bell and an echoing shell. Clear as a pane of glass. And say, look, now have you noticed that all the liberals are going out of their mind? Have you noticed that? Have you noticed the liberals are losing their mind? You know, the liberals are called the left, right? The left. Sheep go to the right, goats go to the left. I think it's fascinating. But they're literally losing their minds over the truth, you know, stuff that is true. They're trying to bury the truth, is what they're trying to do. They hate truth. Okay, so here we go. Okay, I want to show you some alarm bells ringing in nation's head. I want to draw your attention to right here. Debbie Harry's got a bee on her right here. She's got a bee on her necklace here. And she's got a little pin right here, like one of those little buttons, like with writing on it. I'm going to show you what that is in a second. She's wearing a yellow and black tie, just like a bee. Is the color for a bee is yellow and black tie. And she's got two bees on her. She's got a star, and she's got, like, you know, tragedy and comedy. And the Empire State Building's lit up behind her. And this is Debbie Harry as well. It says it's Joan Jett. Joan Jett did the song with her, but this is Debbie Harry here and here. One with black hair, one with blonde hair. And there's the crescent moon. Okay. Okay, so there's three women wearing all black jump bodysuits, like they're called cat suits, and their faces are covered up, and they have on red, bright red heels like blood, and it says nasty on them. There's a pane of glass breaking. 5-day forecast. And then it says the last 5-day forecast. Look at the letter E. Just keep watching. Okay, so here's one of the girls with one of the cat suits on with nasty written on her, wearing a gas mask, and she's over Sunday. It says I'm sorry, thermonuclear war, and it's 9/6 times 10 to the 30th. Like kind of making a joke about how hot it's going to be. But look over here, asteroid impact. Look at the one that's lit up, 7 plagues. Look at this. This is fascinating. There's a locust down here, down at the bottom, and then up here, it's the sun with the line through it. The sun will be darkened, and the sun and the sky were darkened by reason of the smoke of the pit and the locust out of the sun. And then there's a flame on top of here, is what it looks like. But just wait. I'm going to break all these pictures down. Okay, so there's a nuke going off. She's got a fan, like she's fanning herself. Okay, right there. I want y'all to pay very close attention to this. I'm gonna enlarge my thing. Pay very close attention right now. You see the light dripping? Look, see these are little drips of light. They look like little drips of light coming out of this. Wait till you see what's written on Debbie Harry's little pen. Wait till you see what the next picture is. Okay, so it's dripping, and now there's a girl with an open mouth. So it went straight from this light dripping, and it showed that thing that, like called it like the ant races. Watch. There. Okay, that represents the hive. I'm going to show you in just a sec. And here is light dripping down out of light, because we were light beings before we got cast down because we wanted the forbidden fruit. And watch where it's going. Watch where these drips are going. So here the drips are. Where do they go to? To the girl's mouth. And then it turns to that same kind of screen in the beginning that was the hive. Let's see. Watch. This is a hive. This is like the earth is hatching. Watch. There you go. See, it's hatching right here. Here's the hatching point. And then here's the hive flying all over the earth. Look right here. What do you see right here? A pentagram. See it? When it hatches, what do you see right here? The pentagram, the sigil of Baphomet. See the hive moving? See, that's a hive, folks. That is a hive coming out of the pit. That's exactly what that is. Okay, well, let's go to all the pictures I broke down for you guys. Let's do this. Okay, so I'm going to go from picture to picture just to make sure you guys see them all. Okay, there's the hive hatching. That's what's represented by all these little white and black things and the way they were moving. That's the hatching hive. Oh, sorry, I missed that X on there. Let's see. Here's what I want to show you at first. Okay, there's the earth with, look what's on it. It has hexagon cells all over it. If you pay attention and you play it in slow motion, the entire earth has these hexagon cells. Oh, you mean like what's above the altar in St. Peter's. Yes, exactly like that, because the entire thing, when you watch and you pay attention to this video, it has cells, hexagon shaped cells, just like a hive. Then it cracks open. And then see, there it is cracking open. And there comes the hive. And right when it cracks open, look at this image that's in the letter O. That's that like alien image. And then as the letter O moves around, it changes. It changed to the sigil of Baphomet. Then it changed to the skull and bones. Now, then it changes to this X, which is fascinating because we'll see that again in a second. And then she says, alarm bells ringing. Let's go to the lyrics. Clear as a bell in an echoing shell, clear as a pane of glass. Okay, alarm bells ringing in the nation's head. Okay, because this hatching, they're starting to get excited like a state of bees that's about to, the whole hive's about to hatch. Now, I want to show you what a drone bee is. A drone bees usually die upon mating. Right there. Okay, drone bees usually die upon mating. Okay, let me show you Blondie's logo. Okay, you got to pay close attention. See BLO, blow, and then she separates it and made a line over the O. Blow and die. Blow and die. Because she's making fun of us like we're drones. Watch. What does a drone do? A drone usually dies upon mating. Blondie logo, blow and die. She's being disgusting. Blow your wad, ejaculating to release semen. Blow and die, Blondie. Blow your wad, blow, ejaculating to release semen. Blow and die. And see the bee? That's Blondie's logo. And you're going to see this again. So just keep watching. Here we go. Let me go back to this. Let me put this back. So on the image of the earth that she's got in her video, there's, let me go back. On the image of the earth that's in her video, she's got cells just like a beehive. The hive hatches, just like I told you, the locusts are coming out of the pit. They're covering the entire earth. So they're covering the entire earth. She's using the letter O to telegraph certain, I guess, dispositions of what she represents, you know, death, a sigil of Baphomet, and other things you'll see in just a minute. Okay, and alarm bells ringing in the nation's head. This is a running tab across the bottom like she's doing a news report. See? Special report, alarm bells ringing in the nation's head, because they know she's wearing a yellow and black tie just like a bee, same colors as a bee. Well, let's take a look at those pins that she's got on. Let's take a look. Let's take a closer look at these things. Okay, there's her necklace. Let's see if I can enlarge that a little bit. That didn't enlarge very well, but I can stretch my screen. You can tell that's a bee. She has a bee on this necklace. I do not know what is on the other necklace. I haven't been able to figure it out. I don't think it really is going to make that much difference by the time you guys see the rest of this video. Okay, so she's got a bee on her necklace. You can see that the color of her tie is exactly the same as a bee gathering pollen. Okay, she's wearing another bee right here. Look at this. She's wearing another bee right over here on her jacket, and it's flying straight over towards this crescent moon with all these stars that are coming out of the crescent moon. And look what it says. It says come. C-U-M. And then 8. A-T-E. I think right here is probably a small letter L or it's been rubbed out, but it says come 8. Wow, that's pretty whacked out. A bee flying towards a crescent moon, and it says come 8. And in her video, right here, here we go. And in her video right here, just here it comes. Stay with me. I got to play this in slow motion. There you go. Look at that. That's dripping white little, drips of like light. And then watch where it goes. Wow. Really? Come and 8? Blow and die? Pollinator? Meaning of blow your wad, ejaculating to release semen. Drone bees die upon mating. Blondie? Really? That's pretty twisted. Okay, you know what? Let me go back. Let's go back to the images. So she is wearing a little button that says come 8 with the bee flying towards a crescent moon, stars coming out of it. And then there's another image here, new dance sweeping the nation, and it says all the rage, and what she's telegraphing is all the rage is coming, and all these women are wearing red heels representing blood. It's like that Jaguar commercial. I freeze framed that. I got an image of those dripping, see the light, it's the light dripping, and it represents what they're getting, their energy source, which is light, which are God's angels, and the way they're getting it is they're getting it straight through a penis ejaculating into the female reproduction system, because it's like honey to their system, which is below ground, which is going to hatch out of the earth. I told you. And now here you go. Now we have a perfect video that's a representation of it. And then it shows a life cycle here. And so here's the locust coming out, shows rain, no sun, and then this, I believe, is fire. And it says in the video, plagues, and then at this part it says the end. Look, and this is in the video. So let's try and catch that. Let's go back and catch it. But I'm going to turn it to its regular speed. Okay. So let's go back and do it again. So there's the earth hatching. Here come all the locusts, doom or destiny.
Clear as a bell in an echoing shell.
Okay, clear as a bell in an echoing shell. And look, she's got a bee, come 8, crescent moon, stars falling. She's got a bee on her neck. She's wearing a tie that's yellow and black, just like a bee. Really? Oh my gosh. And she's got like tragedy and comedy that looks like tragedy on the tie.
Clear as a pane of glass.
She has these women because their identities are concealed. See, what everybody thought was really great. Oh, just the host body system. Guys are attracted to girls. It's the normal thing. That's how great the deception goes, because nobody knew what this whole world was. Now you're getting to see what this world really is. The whole world's a trap.
I realize I can't revise. It's clear as a big blue sky.
I realize I can't revise. It's clear as the big blue sky, because they know what's coming.
Through and through it all, you're trying to stall. It's clear as a crystal ball.
Okay, there it was. And through it all, you're trying to stall. It's clear as a crystal ball. Do you see the bee there, right there? The end. And that's called a flash track. Let me tell you something. Okay, I used to do videos for Vampire Sunglasses. And when we wanted to put something in there that we wanted to just subliminally drop in there, you do it in what's called a flash track. You only put it in for just a second because you're making your own statement about what's up. And I used to do this when I had vampire sunglasses before I got saved. We would put a flash track in some of the videos that we knew about, but nobody else really knew about. And we would show our friends, hey, check it out. Look at what that says. The End and the Hive. I mean, this is, just keep 1-800-Destiny. Prepare to be vaporized human filth. Okay, look. Call now, 666. Buy 12, get one free. Look at this number, 112 and 301. Okay, already sold. 112, comma, 301. Wow, y'all are not even going to believe what those numbers mean. Okay, let's go. Okay. Let's see. Here we go. 301. What did I tell you? Jesus said, do not your own scriptures say you are gods. The word is Elohim. Guess what it means? Elohim. Consuming fire. Look at that. Elohim. See it? But what's really crazy is it's bigger than that. Watch this. It means fire, and it means Elohim, and the number 112 was in there, and this is going to probably hurt your brain a little bit. There are 2 verses and only 2 that begin in the beginning. Let me just hit this full size so it doesn't put up that banner. There are only 2 verses and only 2 that begin in the beginning. The first is Genesis 1.1. The second is John 1.1. John 1.1, I'm sorry. The gematria of Genesis 1.1 is 2701, and this number is both the 37th hexagonal and the 73rd triangular number. Those are opposites, by the way. The gematria of John 1.1 is 3627. Itself is not a particularly interesting number other than it can be expressed as a product of 2 digitally reflective numbers, 39 and 93. See, digitally reflective. What I've been telling you, mirror reflection. Okay? Different one, like Abba, A-B-B-A, okay? As can Genesis 1.1 as 37 and 73. However, a union of Genesis 1 and John 1.1 has a gematria of 6,328, and this figure is the 112th triangular number. Therefore, from the geometric point of view, John 1.1 is a trapezium that sits under the Genesis 1.1 triangle. Of great significance is the fact that the number 112, the order number of the triangle, is a Hebrew gematria of Jehovah Elohim, or the Lord God. Okay, now let's go back. So they've got the Lord God, and they also have Elohim. That's just insane. That's just insane. Okay, watch this. The value of the triangle is 6328 in ascending digits, or as an anagram is 2368, the Greek gematria of Jesus Christ. Okay, this article expresses the geometric wonders of the triangle formed by this union and shows how the supernatural design of the Word of God is endorsed by the Creator's signature. Okay, guys, please watch this. I mean, if that's not mind-blowing enough, and those 2 numbers are in there, watch this. Okay, you need to see this. The 112th triangle, 6,328, can be geometrically and symmetrically split into three 37th triangles with the 37th centered hexagon at the center. The triangle is the 37th centered non-agonal number and can be segmented at the 37th triangle number and the 37th hexagonal number. The middle segment is equal to the 37th times the 37th composite number. The perimeter of the triangle is equal to nona times 37. Hang on one sec. Let me move this. The perimeter of the centered hexagon is equal to hexa x times 37. Two of these triangles overlaid produce the 37th hexagram of a star or a star. The count from the apex to the center minus the count of the center hexagon to the same center spot is equal to the 37th triangle. The first count is the 37th centered square number of the second count is the 37th, and on and on and on and on and on and on it goes. It's like absolute perfection in numbers. And then when you get to the end of it, so it literally represents Jehovah Elohim and Elohim. And here we go. The triangle is the 112th triangular number, 6,328, and 112 is the value of Jehovah Elohim, the Lord God. I mean, this is just nuts. And 6,328 in ascending digits is 2,368, the value of Jesus Christ. I mean, this gives me a headache almost. Okay, so those two numbers are in this video when they're talking how many are already sold. 112, Jehovah Elohim, and Elohim. That is just, that's impossible. And look what it says backwards. Last chance. Gone soon. Call now. 666. Going fast. I mean, look at this girl in a big slave collar. Okay, now. Let's go back and watch this part where she's talking about I'm hitting the wall. I know I'm going to fall for you. Is it my fate or fatal attraction? Could it be a fait accompli, an accomplished thing, something that's completely accomplished? Is it doom or destiny? Is it doom or destiny? So here we go. Let's watch it.
Clear as a flawless diamond, I'm hitting the wall. I know I'm gonna fall.
I know I'm going to fall for you. Fall from where? It's about angels falling. Watch his eye when he kisses her. When he kisses her, his eye goes dark. Watch. There it is. And then they split Noah in half like ow. Now look at the government. The guys that are running the government are all reptiles. Keep an eye on what it says in all these scrolls at the bottom.
Is it my fate or fatal attraction? Could it be a fait?
Could it be a fait accompli? And that turns into a grenade. It says the new fragrance. And then it explodes and everything melts. Now they have Donald Trump up there as a puppet saying fake news. It says Russian puppet goes live.
Is it doom or destiny?
Now look at the banner across the bottom. This is really important. Soft feminist, feminist. The whole thing, when you watch this video, completely plays a banner of feminism. Don't forget, the Bible says, listen, the Bible says in the end a woman will compass a man. Did you notice that Oprah Winfrey in that last video I showed you, how she's talking about how great women are, and there are some awfully pretty good men here too? It's male energy and female energy that is the issue here, and one takes over the other, and then it's like a reset. Watch, just like this. There's male energy that's giving that electric spark, the female energy that's receiving it, and where the two come together is where the host body system happens. There it is. Look, there it is. One's right side up, one's upside down. And what comes out of the pit is a race of locusts that are in the entire earth. And that's what we're getting ready to probably look up and see, but we'll see who runs and who doesn't. Everyone's faith would be made manifest right when that happens, wouldn't it? I mean, right? Jesus said, when I come, how many will I find that have real faith? Okay, so see, look, see? Patriarchy. Okay, watch this. She's stepping on patriarchy. That's, you know, do y'all know what patriarchy means? Like male in charge, man in charge, you know, instead of female in charge. Like the male would be the dominant one in the workplace, or a male run society, and she's stepping on patriarchy, a male run society, and she's pushing it down with her red shoes, like, because this is all about that other energy taking over. Now watch this. This is critical. This image right here. Is it doom or destiny? Pay attention. Look at the D-E-S-T-I and N-Y. New York. And everybody in New York, look. Jailbird. Now watch New York turn red. And you see it pushed it out towards you? Because New York's going to get nuked. And that spirit that's doing all this knows it. So here we go. Let's get to these images right here. Let's go over the images. Okay. So here's like, they're both like they're blinded by each other. I know I'm going to fall for you because we did fall. And then the government is a bunch of reptilians. Is it fait accompli, an accomplished fact? There it is. Fait accompli means a thing accomplished and presumably irreversible. And she's half black, half white. That really is Joan Jett on this side. That's Debbie Harry over there. Okay, and then you got Donald Trump. Russian puppet show goes live. And then Russian puppet show goes live. Now listen, I've got to show you guys this. This is absolutely insane. Yesterday, I told a friend of mine, Kat, I said, Kat, would you please send me, I was in my car, I said, would you send me a link to one of my videos called The Trump Tip of the Spear, because my next video is going to absolutely blow your mind about Donald Trump. It's going to freak you out. And so I said, would you please send me the Trump Tip of the Spear video? So yesterday, Kat sent me Trump Tip of the Spear. You know what I'll do is I'll open up a new one and go back and have Debbie Harry there. So Kat sent me a video that I asked for yesterday. Now, why is that important? I'm going to show you. Watch this. I did this video in April, I believe. Trump, the tip of the spear. And boy, is he. I'll tell you what. And the enemy knows it. All right, folks. Okay, now, right here, during this video by Blondie, they pull out this Trump puppet. Watch. Sorry. Sorry, I don't want to miss some of this stuff. I'm sorry, there's so much stuff. I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself. Let me slow down. Okay, New York turns red. Sorry, guys. I'm so excited just to show you what happened because I got my confirmation. Watch this. New York turns red. It turns from white to red because they know they're going to blow up New York. Then the next scene says, dance sweeping the nation, all the rage. What's all the rage? They're going to nuke New York and they know it. That other spirit does. Look what it says. The future is feminine. See it? Future is feminine. And then it says B decline, no food. And it says we're F, F-U-C, we're F'd. And then it says punch, and then it has the symbol for Nazi. And then it shows this group of women with their arms up, right side up and upside down, as above, so below. And then it says Russian puppet still has hand up ass. And it says, no, you're the puppet. And so this is a major part of the theme of this video, saying Donald Trump, you're the puppet. And I'm like, everybody's a puppet. Watch this. This is the video right here that my friend Kat sent me yesterday because I'm working on another video with Donald Trump. I want you to hear the first thing I said in this video. Just wanted to drop in and just do a quick vid. Just a little heads up. Look past the illusion. Look past the entire illusion. If you realize that this is one giant puppet show, did you hear what I just said? I did this on April 7th, 2017, Trump, the tip of the spear. And I'm telling you guys I'm telling everybody in April 7th, 2017, that this is just a big puppet show. I had no idea that was in this video. All right, folks, just wanted to drop in and just do a quick vid. Just a little heads up. Look past the illusion. Look past the entire illusion. If you realize that this is one giant puppet show, and the stuff I've shown you on the Vatican, oh my gosh, snake, that's impossible. So she has Trump as a puppet, and it says semi-relevant news: Russian puppet still has hand up ass. See, because they hate anybody that's going to bring truth or, hold people accountable to the truth, like the government, what they've been doing. By the way, government means mind control. And so Debbie Harry is obviously a minion of the enemy. She's part of that underground satanic energy that's filling up the hive with honey. I mean, that's just all there is to it. And so let's keep watching.
The other side, I can't recommend what I can't defend. As dark as a deep.
Okay, I can't recommend what I can't defend. Okay, I can't recommend what I can't defend. Do y'all know what you're looking at right there? Let's go back to the images. That is a skull. That is a skull that is in a puddle of semen, of honey / semen. I can't recommend what I can't defend. It's a skull that's in the shape of a honeycomb with a big hole in his head. There's the hole in his head. There's the eye, there's the nose cavity. And see all the bees they put in there? They put all the bees in there. See it? Can't recommend what I can't defend. Social media star dies from self-exposure. Look at this, because she's really a reptile. Dies from self-exposure. That's what we all die from, self-exposure. Take, this whole self-centric thing. It's just insane. Okay, here's an image that's going to pop up. I can't recommend what I can't defend. And then it shows this three-headed beast. And it shows a woman with a hot dog, like, representing, like, a phallic symbol, and her eyes were down, then they go up, then they start bleeding, and it's blowing up in her face. And then she says, again, is it a fait accompli? And when she says, is it a fait accompli? Demons summoned to save humankind from itself. Doom or destiny with the anarchy symbol through it. And then she has, from the White House, pussy grabs back. Guys, that's going to be in the next video, and you're not going to believe, you will not believe what's going to be in that video with that pussy grabs back thing. It's just, this stuff is like almost insane. Okay, hang on one sec. Let's watch the vid.
As a deep sea trench, I'm stuck in the dark, it's having a shit fit, dark as an angry inch.
Dark as a winter's moonless night, dark as a velvet cape. I realize I can't revise. It's dark as the other side. I can't recommend what I can't defend. It's dark as a deep sea trench. I'm stuck in a target, having a shit pit. Dark as an angry inch. Oh, I can't wait. You're an out of state plate. It's creepy or fatal, fate or fatal attraction. Could it be a fait accompli? Okay.
I can't wait, going out of state play. Out of state play. Oh, it could be fate or fatal attraction. Could it be a fate?
Okay, right when she says, could it be fate or fatal attraction or fait accompli? When she says fait accompli, which is a thing that is accomplished, demons summoned to save humankind from itself, stay punk, protect trans youth. It's always this feminist banner going across the bottom. And right when she says fait accompli, it's demons summoned from the pit.
Accompli. Oh, is it due?
See, feminist, radical feminist, fashion feminist, angry feminist, trans feminist, male feminist, trans feminist, male feminist. See, there it is, male feminist.
Doom or destiny? Oh, is it doom or destiny?
And like, so that all the girls that are wearing their black suits, they shoot the bird. They shoot the bird with the anarchy symbol because their identities are totally concealed. They're like, the best way to describe them is this. That's what they are. That is exactly what they are. They are just above ground host bodies being used to get honey for the hive. That's what's up. It's just wild as it sounds. Here it is. Here's all the proof. Largest altar in the world is a dead sheep. I'm the guy that's walked into a Starbucks and said, that guy's going to draw a picture of me with the dead sheep on my face. And I was right. When I confronted the guy that drew that picture of me, Alex, he literally turned into Satan in the middle of Starbucks. Okay, so largest altar in the world, dead sheep with its tongue sticking out. You take the sheep, you slide it down, you turn it upside down, it makes an X. It's the female reproductive system, which is upside down. Male reproductive system is right side up, one's right side up, one's upside down. One system is right side up, one's upside down, and they are contrary to one another. There it is. And one is consuming the other. The female one is consuming the male one, consuming that energy, and that energy is being translated down to the pit for a race of locusts that are going to come out of the pit. And that's it, that right there, over here on the side, right here on the left side, right there. coming out of the pit. Now let's finish this thing off. Eat the rich. This is a guy dressed, dressed up as a king, queen, whatever, wearing a semi kilt. It says destroy and create on this chain he's wearing. Eat the rich. And he's a puppet. Okay, now these girls are fanning the flames of worldwide nuclear war. I mean, really? I mean, come on, guys. Blondie, nuclear war, fan the flames. Here's the atom splitting on the eye. See, there's the eye, the splitting of the atom after the nuclear war, world nuclear war. There's half black, half white. And then right here, unbelievable, it says, fuck off, fuck, I'm sorry. That's what it says. Excuse the language. That's what it says. But it's written in a very cryptic way. That's a V and that's a V. And they just made the line, see? That is not a K. You don't, when you make a K, you keep the pen down for that. You go like that. And then you keep your pen down like that. They kept the pen down for the V. The pen was kept down for the V. They picked it up and then they made a line that way. Kept the pen down to make a V and then made the line that way. So they would have the two V's. There it is. Absolutely. No doubt about it. This is just insane. Okay, hang on one sec. Now, here we go. And then remember that this pussy grabs back thing, I'm not going to do that till tomorrow. I will do it tomorrow evening. But watch what happens in the video. I mean, this is just unbelievable. Make no law respecting an establishment of religion. Make no law respecting an establishment of religion. I mean, that's going across the banner. Christians that are left behind are in big trouble. Because this is a spirit that's working through this video. I mean, they're doing a music video, and this is a spirit that is literally running everything in this video. There it is. Those are two V's. Okay, now from the White House, pussy grabs back, and they have a black and white cat. She pulls off her wig, and a black and white cat attacks a puppet of Donald Trump. Check this out. This is complete insanity. Okay, let me show you what it says over here in the show notes. By the way, y'all need to go through all these notes yourself. I'm sitting here just going through them because my mind is completely blown. And I'm not just pragmatically going through them because I think I'm a little bit invested in this mentally. It's overloading me. Final report, nasty women save the planet. Final report, nasty women save the planet. And then it says, from the White House, pussy grabs back. and it has a black and white cat attacking Donald Trump. And I guarantee Donald Trump is the tip of the spear. This is just twisted stuff. I'm sorry, guys. I know I'm a little bit all over the place, but this thing, make no law respecting an establishment of religion. Wow. Okay, guys. Oh, my head. I hope you guys got this. This is, let me sum it up in just like 2 minutes. This video is identical to the largest altar in the world. There is a woman hiding her face, and it's really a demon. And that demon is a servant of a hive that serves a below ground race. And semen is the honey to the hive, and the hive is about to hatch. And that hive was produced through the female reproductive system by getting semen as honey for the hive. And the same exact thing is in the Blondie video. And even the way she writes, be a blow and die, is what a drone does. He ejaculates and then the drone dies. And that's what she's saying. It's all coming to an end. The end. And they know it. The hive knows it. The hive knows the end has come. Absolutely mind-boggling. By the way, when you turn this upside down, it makes a bug with mandibles. Unbelievable. I mean, this is unbelievable. I can't recommend what I can't defend. A skull that's a beehive and a puddle of semen with its reflection. That's just insane. Because they know they've done this. And the Bible says Satan has come down to you, the devil has come down to you with great anger because he knows he has little time left. This is a manifestation of that exact thing. Satan knows he has little time left, and this thing that you're watching that's, being presented as a music video by Blondie, Blow and Die. I mean, really, look, feminist, butch feminist, radical feminist, fashion feminist, angry feminist, trans feminist, male feminist. In the end, a woman will compass a man. It's energy. They're planning on an above ground complete slaughter is what they're planning on. That's what's up. Okay, guys. Anyway, sorry. For me, I was just like, this is mind blowing. It's the same thing as the altar of St. Peter. All right, guys. Leave your comments. Try and not be rude. If you're rude, I'm going to block you.